Before you get married, there are certain questions you need to ask your partner. The moment you realize that the relationship is moving towards marriage, or the moment he proposes, there are questions you should ask. And you, the guy that is doing the proposal, there are questions you should ask the lady you intend getting married to. I've actually noticed a lot of young people don't know this. They keep dating for long, 2 years, 3 years, and they just keep dating without a goal. If you really want that person to be serious with you, you need to really ask these questions. You need to know what his plans are. You need to know what her plans are. You need to know if he's just wasting your time, if she's just wasting your time, if she's using you to cash cruise, or she really wants to be with you. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 7 questions you should ask your partner, 7 questions you should ask your spouse, that person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queen. So the number 1 question you should ask that person you want to spend the rest of your life with is, what is your genotype? Genotype is a very, very serious factor when it comes to marriage, and you need to know what your partner's genotype is. There are still some young people that don't know what their genotype is. You need to know what your genotype is. So when you meet that person, in short, at the beginning of the relationship, when you notice that relationship is getting serious, you need to ask questions. You need to ask, what is your genotype? The moment you realize that that person is AS and you are AS, you can't risk it. You cannot just risk it. Trust me, you don't want to know what it means to have a child that is SS. The crisis, everything that comes with it. Number 2 question you need to ask your partner: what is your love language? Love language is the way people express and receive love. Love language is what you do to your partner, or how you express love to your partner that make that particular person feel loved. There are actually 5 of them. We have act of service, giving of gifts, words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time. So different people express and receive love in different ways. So you need to ask your partner what is our love language is, so you will know how to go about it. You will know things you do that will make that person feel special. Some people express love by giving gifts, and some people receive love by acts of service. You can just cook me a meal or do something nice for me and I'm okay. Number 3 question you should ask your spouse or someone you want to get married to: what is your take on tithe? What is your take on giving to church? A lot of people don't believe in tithing. I've met a lot of people that don't believe in tithing or giving to church. They don't believe in it, that you should give to church or pay your tithe. They believe they have to give their tithe to beggars or the needy. So you need to know what you are getting into. You need to know if it's something that you can cope with. If you pay tithes, or you believe in paying tithes, or believe in giving to church, and the person you're making up your mind to get married to, or the person you want to get married to, does not believe in tithing, I believe that is a huge red flag. If you guys cannot come to an agreement, I think there is a problem. As a guy, as a lady, ask your partner, ask your spouse, ask your wife to be, your husband to be, do you have a mentor? A mentor is that person that your spouse or your partner is looking up to, like a spiritual father or a spiritual mother. That is kind of your security in marriage, when your partner has a mentor, a spiritual father, a spiritual mother, someone he or she listens to. So ask, do you have a mentor? You need to know so you know what you are getting into. The 5th question you need to ask your partner: what is your relationship with your parents and siblings? When a person gets married, you don't just marry that man, you don't just marry that woman, you actually get married to that family. So you need to know what that person's relationship is, to avoid a dying no later in future. So you need to know what that person's relationship is with his parents, with his siblings, how he treats them, their communication, their relationship, and all of that. If this is your first time here, my name is Queen. Do well to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share. Someone needs to hear this. Someone really needs to hear this so as not to make mistakes that will cause problems later in that person's life. Number 6 question you should ask your spouse or your partner: do you want kids, and how many? Funny enough, there are some men that don't want kids. Their reason because they don't want their wives or their woman's body to change. They want to enjoy her by themselves. They don't want any child to come and spoil her shape by breastfeeding and all those things that comes with childbearing. So they prefer to adopt. They prefer to just keep their wife to themselves. So you need to know if that person is someone that wants to have kids. And if you are someone that wants to have kids, I don't think you should be getting married to a man that doesn't want to have kids. So if you cannot come to an agreement, I don't think it's a good thing. So you need to know what that person thinks. You need to know how many kids that person wants to have, and you need to know how soon. Some people give 2 years, some give 3 years, some give 4 years, depending. Do you have any terminal illness your family is dealing with? No, when you're asking this question, you need to use wisdom to ask so they don't feel you're mocking them or trying to talk down on their family. You need to know how to go about it, but the point is that you have to know, you need to know if that family have issues, if they have any terminal issues, and if they have any terminal sickness, terminal illness, and if it's something that you can cope with. You need to know so as to know what you're dealing with, so as to know what you're getting into. You need to know if they have problem with madness, if they have problem with maybe leprosy, diabetes, and all of that. So you need to know. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Love you guys.